So, what is happening in the world of futurists and futures world?
There's a lot more interest in the future now because it's changing so quickly. People are finding that if they don't pay attention to the future, that it's going to get away from them.
That's right. I feel that too. Every day something is changing.
Yeah. The world is moving so fast, and so that's one of the big things that's different. It's just the speed of change. So as a result, we have so many more people interested in the future that there's more people studying futures studies. There's new technologies, new techniques for kind of anticipating the future and thinking about the future. One of the ones I find kind of interesting is anticipatory computing. The computers that actually are able to anticipate what you're going to do next.
Really?
Yeah.
They figure out what you want to do next.
Yeah, so there's a program that you can put onto your tablet computer called Mind Meld. And so it works like kind of like Skype, where you can talk to several other people. Mind Meld actually listens to your conversation, and then it starts anticipating what you're going to talk about next. And so it'll
thinking computer.
A thinking computer, yeah. So
that's very good.
So then it'll start serving up documents or photos or videos, anticipating what you're going to talk about next.
Yeah, it is changing in Korea too, because once in a while you have to change the mobile phones as a whole. It's now about 6 months that we use mobile phones, and then you have to change it. Everything is changed. There's a 3G, 4G, 5G, and all this.
Right.
So that now people are realizing that the world is changing so fast. Speed of light.
Right.
And before they didn't really, admitted that, but now they are admitting.
Yeah. In the telecom world, every time there's another G, go from 3G to 4G to 5G, every one is 1,000 times faster than the old one. That's remarkable.
In Korea, this new government is pushing for creative economy. And in order to be creative, you cannot be just creative in one day, right? So you have to have a lot of creative thinking, innovative ideas, and all this, so that people are gathering together to sort of do something together, collaborative work, sort of make a space or some space or libraries where people come in and trying to make something together. It's sort of new, and it is coming to Korea.
Right.
Maker movement.
Yeah. Now the makers, those are the people that haven't got to the inventor stage yet. They're just making things just to test things out. And then once they get serious about it, then they will actually build a product out of it.
So people will make things in the make space, and then they exhibit somehow. You cannot just keep it to yourself, right? You have to show them, show the people. So make a fair, what you call it?
Yeah, so the makers, it's kind of this coming together of the tools and the parts and the ideas and the talent, and all of it kind of comes together, and usually there's mentors, there's
teachers, mentors,
teachers,
experts, engineers.
Yeah, all of this talent comes together, and they can help you do things. And so you have this flash of genius the night before, and you come up with this idea. Then you can go to a maker place and actually make what you want to make and actually start making it functional. That's remarkable. That's different than anything else in the past.
So when you go to a make fair, people like it and they give you some more ideas, and then they go for startup companies, right? They try to start their business.
Yeah. Some of them are able to start businesses. Other ones still need to spend more time improving their product. Some of them are going to say, that's not good enough. I'm going to scrap that idea and I'll wait for my next big idea to happen.
Yeah. So every industry has its peak.
Yeah.
So that, steel industry will peak in 2024, 2022.
Yeah.
That's why we need maker space to make things, to sell it or to produce it.
There's so many existing industries that are on the downhill side. They're being forced to do more with less. They're laying off people. And so then we need new industries, what I call the catalytic industries.
Yes, we need more jobs.
Right. And so the new industries are what's going to create all the jobs. The old industries are laying off people. The new ones are the ones that are going to create all the jobs for the future.
한국의 미래 한번.
Yeah. What will happen to Korea? What is the future of Korea?
Korea has lots of great things going for it. There's lots of talented people. There's it's at the intersection of kind of this whole Asian movement. It's easy to ship things in and out of Korea because of the ocean ways. But Korea also has some problems. The birth rate is very low.
Yes.
There's lots of polluted air coming from China floating over Korea.
Also divided.
Yeah, and yes, there's the big problem of North and South Korea. Sometime in the not too distant future, that's going to change. It cannot stay this far apart. These are two countries that are the most extreme opposite countries in the world, and it's the same people. So something is going to trigger a change, and it's going to be like that first snowflake that causes the avalanche to happen. And then it'll happen very quickly after that.
So reunification of Korean Peninsula will come.
It will come, and
good.
it's there's a lot of people that are anxious for it to happen sooner than later, and I think that won't take that long.